Okay, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Just got back from the Rio. I'm in the money in the 2016 main event. It's really cool. I'll show you like what happens when everybody. I'll cut to it right now.
1,011 players on the money right now. 1,000. That means we also have our bubble boy, and it's a true bubble boy, so there will be no playoff.
We're in day 3. I've got 613,000 in chips. Today was an interesting day. Today was one of those. I basically I'm not going over my particular strategies in tournaments just because a player not at my table, but a player behind me was like, "Hey man, I really enjoyed your update video yesterday." So I don't really want to. I'll make a video discussing that later on, but I basically was like chipping up, slowly moving up, then like a big jump up and then a big down and then a big up, but I always stayed over, I think over 500k. So I ran up the 500k to around, I think we're the 400k to around 950 at one point, and I ended the day at 613. I made one really questionable call which I regret. One was kind of like, I don't know, on the line, and then I got unlucky like once or twice, but for the most part, the only thing that was really interesting is I really beat myself up after making what I perceived to be a bad call, and it kind of lingered with me for like 20 or 30 minutes, when you feel like, so I definitely had to relax and kind of soothe and calm down. This is the thing. For my entire life, or poker career, I've operated from the consensus of if you're not thinking, you're gambling, right? And I've trained myself not necessarily to, I've gotten better at handling the emotion, but my go-to thing has always been like, stop. Like if you're really frustrated and you can't continue and you think you made a bad mistake or whatever, just step away from the table. But in a tournament, you can't step away from the table. So it's a different thing. So different coping mechanisms at play, different things that I'm thinking about, different, ways of dealing with it. So it's really, I just can't stress this up and down enough. It's just such a cool, like, exciting emotional roller coaster of like, I have a lot of chips, I don't have, it's like crazy. And you see other players going through it as well. It's so interesting how some people look like they're smiling and they're on top of the world, and then all of a sudden, like 3 or 4 hands later, they got their stack cut in half, and now they're like, it looks like somebody died in their family. So there really is a lot of that going on. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm dead tired, so I don't even know if I'm making sense right now, but I wanted to make this update video before I went to sleep. Really appreciate the love and support and all the people following me on Twitter and commenting in YouTube and so on and so forth. We got 613. What else? I was always in like the top 10% or top 5% of stacks the entire day for the most part. I think I'm still with 600k is very healthy. But tomorrow's going to be an interesting day. So let's see what happens. Right now I'm gonna go take a bath. My girlfriend Molly bought me these like big those bath things you put in the bath and it like fizzles and relaxes. I'm gonna take a nice long bath and then I'm gonna go to sleep and then hopefully do really well tomorrow. Keep you updated.